Where do walruses live in Alaska? If you have ever wondered where walruses make their home in Alaska, you are in for an interesting journey. Walruses primarily inhabit the shallow continental shelf waters of the northern Bering Sea and the Chukchi Sea. These areas are rich in benthic bivalve mollusks, which are the main food source for walruses. During the summer months, Pacific walruses follow the retreating sea ice northward into the Chukchi Sea. This movement is closely tied to the availability of ice, which they relying on for resting and feeding. In winter, walruses tend to concentrate in the Bering Sea, particularly along the southern coast of Alaska, stretching from Bristol Bay to the northern Kamchatka Peninsula. Key habitats for walruses include ice floes, which serve as platforms for resting and feeding. However, as sea ice becomes scarcer due to climate change, walruses increasingly use coastal haulouts on land. These haulouts are often found on remote Alaskan islands, such as the Pribilofs. They are essential for walruses to rest between foraging dives and to avoid predators. From a resource extraction and economic perspective, Alaskan walrus hunting takes place within these habitats. Coastal communities depend on subsistence harvests, and hunters traditionally target walruses near the edges of ice or at haulouts. There are regulations in place to ensure that hunting practices are sustainable and respect cultural traditions. Climate change is affecting walrus movement patterns, which in turn impacts both their ecology and the accessibility of hunting grounds. Practical considerations for hunting and fishing in these regions include monitoring ice conditions and being mindful of haul-out disturbances. Understanding where walruses live helps inform co-management strategies between indigenous communities and wildlife agencies. This ensures that walrus populations remain sustainable even as environmental changes occur. By keeping track of walrus habitats and their seasonal movements, communities can adapt their hunting practices to align with the changing landscape.